last Monday's Money, I promised we'd share some ideas on talking about money with your partner. So I invite you to remember that when it comes to a partner and you start talking about money, you very quickly can escalate to really pivotal issues that have a huge impact on both of you. So things like how to handle debt, how you're going to split financial responsibilities, whether or not you're going to be combining your finances, and if something happens to the kids or happens to you, what do you do with the kids? So when we think about equality in relationships, that's one of those places where people get to dissolve any divide, and it depends on how willing each of you are to contribute and how willing you are to respect your differences. From an etiquette perspective, come to the conversation with your partner from a place of understanding. You may know this person quite well, but you might not know how they fully feel about financial matters. So it puts you in a place of being willing to ask questions rather than making statements. And a great question always to start with is to ask, what's a good time to discuss a certain financial topic, rather than we need to talk about this now. If you're going to ask, are they willing to sit down and have a conversation about managing joint expenses, rather than declaring that it's time to open a joint checking account? It's important to ask your partner about their ideas and what their expectations are. See, you're trying to create a space where it's more important to gather information about each other rather than feeling pressured to come up with the solution about something right now. And money conversations can be emotional. Remember to speak for yourself with phrases like, I feel, rather than you are. Validate their point of view doesn't mean you have to agree with it. And then take a break if the discussions get too heated. But you always have that expectation that once things cooled off, you're coming right back to that conversation. So keep the end in mind, and you'll talk about what you want to get from the relationship and how you believe money can help you get there. This is the exciting and fun topics that simply will emerge from your courage to initiate money conversations. So next Monday's Money, I'll be sharing with you, how do you talk to kids about money? And until then, if you want to share some ideas, go to my website, Kathleen@KathleenLenover.com. Or until next Monday's Money, Reverend Dr. Kathleen here, saying to you, namaste.